clip, even if it was troll of Dub being like, yo, she had a knife and she's coming in, that being recorded is enough. Along with the text messages and everything. Halle lied. Rock Nation tried. DDG and Fabs. We had a great time on the boat.
It was really fun. I had a really good time.
Oh, this is when DDG was happy. Look at him. Oh, look how happy they were. Oh,
so these two are
cute.
once a happy couple. If you don't know who they are, the guy's called DDG. He's a YouTuber, rapper, and he's now a streamer. And the girl's called Halle Bailey. You might recognise her because she was perfectly cast as Ariel in the remake of The Little Mermaid. Now, everybody thought everything was all good. They were a happy couple. They were successful. So no one was too surprised when they said they were having a baby. Now everything still looked good from the outside until 9.5 months later they broke up.
I've announced that me and Halle are split, right? It's life, it happens, right? She's still family, I love her to death, no matter what. Everything's still good, never know what the future holds. Anything else past that statement is nobody else's business. I see people keep creating stories, timelines. No one was wrong in the situation. Nobody came out and said he did this, she did that. No, me and Halle are family. We good. We just taking a little break. Don't know what can happen in the future.
And then as we know, what ends up happening a lot of the time as a man when you break up with a woman and you got kids with her, they make it hard for you to see the kids.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over. Or whatever, I never get them dropped off. I always go pick them up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get them, and then I get there and I can't get them. Or I can't see him. My son is sick right now.
Sad.
I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. The nanny has been able to have my son.
Sound like you wanted to cry right there. Oh, this is actually bad.
I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me. Who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with, I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. I don't want to go to court. That's my whole thing. Like, going to court makes everything even more messy than what it is. Then you got to tell the judge.
She don't care about that
personal
though.
info. Then folks get real parasocial, get to looking up stuff, get to seeing what's really going on. Because I really ain't tell nobody nothing for her. I just said I just want to see my son. That's it.
Now there was a lot of people actually defending DDG at this time because a lot of women going about men not being present in their kid's life, and you got this guy trying to be present, but the mum won't let him see him. So a lot of people were just wondering why she wasn't allowing him to see the kid. Until recently, she dropped the f***ing bombshell.
Halle Bailey has got a restraining order against her ex, DDG. She alleges he was repeatedly violent with her and made her fear for herself and their 1-year-old son, and that there had been multiple acts of physical violence from DDG, whose full name is Donald Dwayne Granbury Jr., since their split in October.
Yo, don't be dropping my man's full name like that, bro. I know Halle has a couple names in there that you didn't throw in. Why you name dropping my guy like that, bro? Shall I bang? I'm gonna pull up to BBC headquarters and bang you in the chest for that.
The order say rapper and streamer Granbury has been and continues to be physically, verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive towards me. As in, I am seeking orders to protect myself and our son Halo from his ongoing abuse. She included photos of her tooth and bruises on her arm following an alleged incident in her filing. On Tuesday, a Los Angeles judge ordered Granbury to stay away from Halle and their son until a hearing in June. He was also instructed not to possess any weapons.
Now, in short, Halle Bailey accused DDG of physical abuse, breaking into her home, sending her a photo from her bed to imply cheating, verbally abusing her, destroying her Ring camera, throwing her phone out of his car, inciting
Sorry, you lot can't even see, but these are all of the things.
Fans against her during live streams and creating a threatening environment around their son. Now, people were quite shocked to hear this because DDG's not got a history of this. He doesn't really seem like that type of guy. Then people started doing some digging about him, implying that she was cheating, including DJ Academics.
That's Brent Fires at some resort. I guess DDG commented saying, who cares? Well, not really comment on the picture, but he was just like, who cares? Halle Bailey posted herself on the same vacation, feel me? And said DDG can't see son because Halle took the son to St. Lucia to be with Brent Fayez. This pretty much
That's
confirms
weird.
it. Brent Fayez playing stepdad in St. Lucia.
Now, DDG hasn't really come out and properly confirmed these rumours, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're true, because academics, as you're going to see in the video, predicted quite a few things.
One thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Hallie. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her, you know, I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her.
If she can't paint you as a deadbeat dad, which you're not, she can't paint you as an irresponsible dad, which you're not, she can't paint you as a who ain't working with her.
Predicted this. I remember this.
Parenting, which you are working with her. I'm going to warn you this, because I see you defended her here. The next step is for her to say, you were abusive. I want to be very clear.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if it's Halle Bailey or it was goddamn Mother Teresa. These women they all have a game plan and a script. Trust.
So she ends up getting a restraining order against him, and worst of all, he can't see his son. And you can actually see the moment DDG reacts to this, because he was on a live stream with Aiden Ross.
What? Oh. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real.
What?
That's a thing.
But don't even. But you know what we talked about last night? Fuck all that.
It's crazy. TMZ and Shade Room and all of them, man, there, yeah. They love posting black men doing wrong. As soon as, like, DDG's been released news about how he got back at Halle, he fought back and he has a proof and all of that, right? You're going to see in his video. And TMZ and them, man, there. I think TMZ might have posted it, but Shade Room did not post none of that.
Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't
But hey,
understand.
bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like, I gotta be
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
Don't even make no
All that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false
Aiden's a W, man, for this. I can't
shit to
lie.
ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect
It's funny
him. We're
because
gonna love
every
him.
other girl
Normally,
DDG's
whenever
been
these
with,
types
no
of
one says that
situations
he's
happen, everyone
abused
takes the
them.
side of the woman. But this time it's being surprising because a lot of people have come out to defend DDG.
Hallie, I'm good. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. DDG always been good, bro, to me. You feel me? And I'm not gonna get that shit, like, especially because there's a shot that shit not even real. Saying I support that gang until there's concrete evidence of somebody doing something. I would not
Exactly.
do allegations that are not 100%.
That's all I'm
Talk about
saying,
DDG, look.
bro.
I make fun of DDG all the time. I think he's stupid. I think he's low IQ, but I don't think he's over here beating on his chick. And if he is, that's some shit.
Yeah, he doesn't give you vibes.
But he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't give me woman beater vibes, bro. Be honest with y'all.
Nigga don't know about restraining orders at 4 years old, 3 years old. Oh yeah, your dad don't want to see you. Da da da. So now he doing all these accomplishments with his mom and shit like that, and he getting a better connection with his mom.
When you got genuine people in your corner and a genuine person like Moo, who genuinely is like a great guy, who doesn't have no expectations other than wanting to see another person win and do good and be respectful. Every great attribute and characteristic in a person, he shows that.
Now at this point, DDG hadn't really spoken too much about this. He only said on Twitter, "I'm chilling, by the way. I've got no worries." And then a couple of days ago, he said this.
Y'all know I have a very, very big day tomorrow, which I would not be speaking on whatsoever.
And when he said he was preparing for a big day, he wasn't lying, because he was getting ready to drop some bombshells and go to war.
New court documents filed for June 4th show DDG requesting a restraining order against Halle Bailey.
I feel like, I don't know, because she's a woman, yeah, and they always had a woman, but I feel like once this goes through, yeah, and DDG gets proven right, I feel like she's not even going to be able to see the U. It's only going to be DDG with the U.
Sensational.
So DDG's had enough. He's fighting back. He wants his son back. He wants sole custody of his son, and he's putting his own restraining order, and he's come out of his own bombshells. It's a madness, and I don't blame him, especially when she was trying to take the son out to Italy for 2 months, probably with the guy that she cheated with, allegedly. So let's look at some of these messages that she sent him. She says, "It's your fault. Cry about it later. Why do you want me to sit on the phone and listen to you yell at me all day? You do this to me every day." So then she accuses DDG of cheating. She says, "Weird. I've had enough. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Please don't contact me. I hate you. You are the most horrible person I've ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time."
It's funny. I like seeing messages like this because I've been through the same situation with so many women where the point is that they'll tell you, "Don't talk to me, no, blah, blah, blah." And they keep sending messages after messages after messages.
They speak about
It's
exchanging
so
my son
funny.
in a money deal for views, and openly flirt and help every other woman in the world but me. She keeps going absolutely bonkers, and then she says, "I just found out you slept with Lala in Mexico." And then she says, "I'm gonna tonight." You know what I mean? And then
Yeah, she said, "I'm going to." She basically said she's going to off herself. And she's like, it's weird because she has the kid with her. So if you're saying stuff like that, like you're going to off yourself and you're with the youth, That is super. That is like really weird, bro. That's really.
And she starts insinuating that she can be the new mum to her son because she won't be around and all this type of stuff. And then he says, I can't believe you're acting like this. And then she says, you put your in her in Mexico. Now her talking about doing a madness isn't the first time she's done it. And apparently one of the reasons she did it was because DDG tweeted, Sexy Red, top 5 female rapper of all time. So apparently she was pissed off about Sexy Red, and this made her go mad and start accusing him of cheating in Mexico with this girl called Lala.
It's funny because Halle be with men all the time, doing her movies and all of that and all her shoots and whatever. She's always with men, having to touch another man, do all of this, right? But he was with Sexy Red, he didn't even touch her, bro. And he's not lying, bro. Her music is tough. So it's like, what's she complaining about?
We'll come to that later because that girl's responding. Now it just keeps getting darker and darker. She says, please take Halo. He says, I'm genuinely scared of you, man. I feel like you're gonna in my sleep one day. I'm not allowing you in my house around guns. Please just go home and I'll pick Halo up from there. She says, me and Halo are in the cold and you won't let us in your house. Are you serious? This was 7 months before they broke up. DDG claims that Haley took his gun and threatened to do something mad with it. You get me? In the documents, DDG also says he never hit Halle Bailey like she claims. He says she launched herself from the back seat and hit her head on the steering wheel while trying to punch him. He also claims that she threatened to their child when she was pregnant if they didn't reconcile. And in one of the documents that's been released, it shows that Halle Bailey allegedly stabbed DDG in the hand after an argument. DDG also claims that Haley placed air tags on his cars. What the f***? DDG alleged that during Halle Bailey's pregnancy, he discovered Apple AirTags hidden in all 3 of his vehicles, which he believes she used to stalk and monitor him. He says he began receiving repeated AirTag trafficking alerts on his devices, and with the help of his mother and her fiance, who's also a driver, eventually located the concealed AirTags after several attempts to detect them.
That's crazy.
Oh, hell no!
That's like, weird. Like, how you gonna have a child with someone and you're doing all of that? That doesn't make sense.
On your phone, if something's near, like AirPods or something is near, it'll alert you. Dog said he got an alert on his phone for an AirTag. Found that motherfucker in the whip.
And the girl that Halle Bailey accused DDG of cheating with has also come out and defended herself.
Context behind these accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. Me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly started off as business. He put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. Halle saw that I was there, saw that I was on this trip with him. Halle did reach out to me. And we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details, but me and her had our own conversation.
And surprisingly, there's a lot of people that are coming out and defending
Halle just knows that she don't look better than none of these women that DDG is with now. She knows that, bro. She knows that. Bro, the thing is, yeah, if DDG leaving, Halle was the best thing that he's done. See how crazy she is. See how well that he's doing and he's performing in his field now. Because man left her. Broski, come on, man.
Especially after seeing all these text messages.
By the way, I already spoke with my lawyer about the DDG. I need to let everyone know really, really quickly. So I had to call my lawyer about DDG and his case. Just going to be clarifying to everyone. I will not be saying certain things because I already know how to go about things and move about things and not get sued and not get countersued and not get cease and desists. So with that being said, I know exactly what to say and what I can say as a right from an American. I want to let you guys know I am a content creator named Aiden Ross, and everything I do on stream is not to be taken personal, but it's to be open up about news and stuff like that. So just letting you guys know right now, I had a really, really long talk with my lawyer about what I can and cannot say. But I will be defending my brother DDG. So stay tuned for that, guys. We will talk about that in a bit.
Rock Nation tried, Halle lied,
DDG and Fabs. Shoot it!
DDG and 5! DDG and 5! I don't think there's anything. I'm dead ass. I genuinely don't think there's anything.
And remember when I told y'all when DDG got online and he was talking about visitation and he's like, man, I can't see my kid if I don't ba-ba-ba or I don't ba-ba-ba. And I said, DDG, you want to go to court? And I think he had responded to that. He basically said, no, I don't want to do it. That's where you fucked up, brother. Because you're not going to court. These chicks care about their public perception.
You got a lot of people standing up for him. You got people bringing out old clips of him.
I don't know. She said, if she walk over here, you still on the stream. She couldn't walk over here. She said she told you to get off. You said what? She told you to get off. She said she gonna walk over. She's like, you better be on stream. I just told her to get off. She said she coming. Don't tell. I ain't trying to get no whooping, bro. I wasn't even supposed to get on stream today, y'all. Damn.
That's an amazing clip. Oh my goodness. That's an amazing clip. Whoa.
She coming. She coming. You want me to get up?
I mean, you're still on. We gonna go get some food.
I'm about to get up.
Okay.
She got a knife in her hand. I gotta go, y'all, before I get
That one didn't age quite so well.
That's
in a relationship,
crazy.
I think I have excellent attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate.
Yo, bro, shut the hell up, man. Yo, I hate when they be talking about that. I'm not gonna call her the B word because that's DDG's BM. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to a woman who I don't know. You feel me? But come on, bro. I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. All right, Prince Zuko. What the hell does that mean?
I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? I like passion and answers. And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be.
So it's all fucking crazy, to be honest. And DDG's not really responded too much. He did go live yesterday for a brief minute, but you can't say too much, I guess.
We're just gonna be kicking it. We're gonna have a good time. I'm telling anybody right now that's looking for anything outside of that, you wasting your time.
The reason I made this video is because I know there's a lot of men that can relate to this. I'm not saying I 100% believe DDG or 100% don't believe her. I don't know any of them personally, I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. But it seems like he's much more of a victim than people made him out to be. And I don't think she's as innocent as everyone thought she was. But I mainly made this video to show it as a lesson to men that you need to be really careful who you have kids with, man. If you pick the wrong woman, she can make your life hell. Because even if he's mainly the victim here, it's going to be a lot harder for him to prove that just because he's the man. It's going to be harder for him to see his son just because he's the man. And also,
yeah, it's true. When you're like a guy, in any situation that you're in with a woman, it becomes 10 times more difficult for you to do anything. You don't know how every time there's a man and a woman accusing a man or something, I always tell you lot to record all this, like record everything. That's where she fucked up. That's where she fucked up. Because DDG records everything. He's recorded his whole life since he was a youth, bro. Every day. So they can, bro, lawyers and judges can look through everything and just see like, okay, like what is happening. And that clip, even if it was troll of Dub being like, yo, she had a knife and she's coming in, that being recorded is enough. Along with the text messages and everything. Halle lied. Rock Nation tried. DDG and 5.